Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Stacey. For today's mini yoga practice, we will be doing all lying postures with a recommended prop of a yoga strap if you have one. If you don't have one at home, you are welcome to substitute that out with any other similar shaped household item, like a dog leash, a belt, or a long thin towel. Go ahead and get what you need, and I will meet you lying on your back in Shavasana. And take a few moments to settle onto your back with your arms and legs spread wide away from your body. Take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. Become aware of the front of your body expanding in all directions with every breath. The space that's created with it. Turn your awareness now to the weight of the body as it surrenders to your mat and the ground beneath you. Notice if you are clenching your teeth. You find some softness through your face. And as you breathe in slowly through your nose, let your focus be on that. Let go of any external distractions drawing you off of your mat today. Instead, just focus your mind on the breath as it moves in and out through your body. Keep the body in stillness as you start to turn your gaze over to the right. Bring your right ear down towards the mat. You can play with the height of your chin, pulling it in closer or further from your shoulder. Keep breathing deep into your belly. Let your gaze come back through center, then over to the left. The left ear grows heavy towards the mat, but does not have to touch. And keep the right shoulder grounded down towards your mat. Draw your gaze back through center. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, waking your body slowly. Find some rotations through your wrists and your ankles. In both directions. Slide your feet together at the bottom of your mat. Reach the arms up overhead, allowing them to rest on the floor. Take a full body stretch. And exhale, soften down into the mat. Let go of that effort. Big breath in, full body stretch. And exhale, let it go. One more time, just like that, stretching from fingers to toes. Exhale, soften, draw your knees in towards your belly. Interlacing your fingers around the knees or take hold of the back of your thighs. Can you hold on to that same lengthening sensation? With each breath in, drawing the tailbone away from the top of your head. Each breath out, you soften. Maybe you're able to draw your knees in a little bit closer to you. Finding subtle movements with breath. You can rock from side to side, massaging your low back. Pause in the center. Bring your grip over to just the right knee. Keep the right knee hugged in. Extend the left leg long to the bottom of your mat. Reaching through the left heel, draw your left toes towards your face. Stay with that length each breath in, extending through the left heel, the top of your head for that full body stretch. As you exhale, hug the right knee in a little bit closer to you. Big breath into the belly, find that length. Exhale, the belly softens away from the right leg, creating more space for it to hug inwards. One more big breath in. As you exhale, draw the left knee in to meet the right. Both hugs in towards you. Take a big breath in, find length through your spine. Exhale, holding on to the left knee, extend the right leg long this time. Left knee hugs in. Allowing your belly to rise and fall with breath. One more big breath in. As you exhale, draw the right knee in to meet the left. Maybe this time taking the knees a little bit wider apart towards the shoulders, getting space between the thighs for your belly. Stay long through your low back. And continue to hug the knees towards the outer shoulders. You can hold in stillness or a gentle rock from side to side, maintaining the distance between your legs. Pause in the center. Draw your knees together. Let the soles of your feet find the floor. With the knees bent, soles of your feet on the floor, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Your palms are facing one another. Send your shoulder blades beneath you. The shoulder blades in contact with the mat. The low back is reaching for the floor without being forceful. Staying long through the low back rather than allowing it to arch up towards the sky. Arms still extended up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Try to reach the right fingertips a little bit towards your legs. Cross the right arm over to the left side so it's coming between the left arm and the left leg. Take hold of the outside of the left arm and start to cross your left arm over your body to the right side of the room. The left shoulder continues to reach down to the mat. The left palm is now facing the floor. You can bend through the right elbow as you guide the left arm across your body and over towards the floor, keeping it as straight as you can on the left. This posture can also be done from a seated position. I'm just coming up so that you can see if you're having struggles on your back. The left shoulder keeps reaching down towards the mat. You can use the right arm, the right hand to traction the left shoulder over to the right without lifting it off of the ground. And you can stay just as you are, or you're welcome to bring this into a little bit more of a twist by bringing your knees in towards your belly and over to the left. Just take note of what areas of your body are moving with every deep breath. Where you're creating space and where you find softening on the exhale. Bring the knees back through center. Release the left arm, let it come back at your side. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll on the mat in both directions. Before setting up for the opposite side. Knees are bent, feet on the floor, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Just take a moment to really slide your shoulder blades beneath you, staying open through your chest. The left arm is going to come towards the legs a little bit and over to the right, coming between the right arm and the right leg. Take hold of the outside of the right arm and start to guide it across your body over to the left without lifting the right shoulder off of the mat. You want to keep the right arm as straight as you can, but you can bend through the left elbow. Again, I'll just come up so that you're able to see the arm position if it's a little bit confusing with me lying on the ground. Using the left hand to apply that gentle traction. Sliding the right arm as far as you can to the left, but keeping the right shoulder in its joint. Reaching down towards the mat. You can even play with the angle of the right arm, bringing it a little bit closer towards the left shoulder rather than the left waist. And if you'd like to bring a little bit of a twist into this, you can bring your knees in towards your belly. And gently let the knees find their way over to the right. Be mindful of any discomfort or pain, please come out. Especially if you have any histories of injuries in the shoulder joint. And take one more big breath on this side. And slowly return through center. The soles of your feet find the floor, release the arms at your sides. Heel toe your feet towards the edges of the mat, let the knees tip into touch. Just take a few breaths here in stillness, sliding the shoulder blades beneath you, becoming open through the chest and the heart. Heel toe your feet through center. Draw the right knee in towards you and reach for your strap. Loop the strap over your right foot. And start to extend the right foot up towards the ceiling. You can slide your right hand under your hip. Make sure that there's no gap there. You want the right hip to keep pressing down into the mat. So it's firmly in contact with the floor. When using your hands on opposite ends of the strap, draw the toe mounds towards you, lengthening through the right heel. You're welcome to keep a bend in the left knee, or you can extend the left leg long, keeping the left leg active by reaching through the left heel and drawing the toes towards your face. The longer you hold this, you're going to start to feel your left toes fall over to the side. So see if you can stay focused on keeping them drawn up through the center. Right hip is drawn slightly away from the shoulders and down into the mat. You can have as much or as little bend in the right knee as you need, as long as you're feeling a stretch up the back of your right thigh. Bring both straps into your right hand. Place the left hand on the left hip, encouraging it down into the floor. Start to reach the right leg over to the right side of the room. If you feel the left hip starting to lift up off of the ground, it may be a sign that you're trying to go a little too far. Really encourage your left hip down. And if you're not feeling a stretch up the inner right thigh, try drawing the toes a little bit more towards the point of your shoulder. So not just over to the side, but over to the side and up overhead a little bit. You can also play with the angle of your toes, pointing them closer to the floor or further away. Let's see where you feel the stretch most. Draw the right foot back through center. Pausing in the center for a breath or two. Maybe you're able to find a little more depth. bring both straps into the left hand. You can release your right hand at your side. And if the right leg was at 12 o'clock, pointing to the top, start to shift it over to about 11 o'clock. So you're bringing the right foot over to the left a couple of inches. You don't want the right hip lifting up off of the ground. If we're lifting the right hip, we're just coming into a twist, and that's not what we're working for here. So the right foot's coming to about 11 o'clock. Take an internal rotation of the right leg by turning the right toes towards about 10 o'clock. And just pause there. Looking for a stretch here into the outer hip and glute. Come back through center. Pausing once more in the center, maybe finding some more depth each time. Bring a gentle bend into the right knee, release your strap, extend the right leg long to meet the left. Taking a mini shavasana here, just to connect with your body and any changes that may have occurred in it. Any asymmetries that you may be experiencing. Differences from side to side from when you first landed here on your mat. And gently bend the knees. Bring the soles of your feet onto the floor. You can take a gentle rock of the knees from side to side if that feels good. Just releasing any tension. Eventually finding stillness in the center. The knees are bent, soles of the feet on the floor. Start to draw the left knee in towards you. Loop the strap over your left foot and extend it up towards the sky. And find a point where you feel the stretch at the back of the left thigh without any tension, pinching, or pain in the left knee joint. Depending on where you hold stiffness and tightness, you may also even be feeling this up the back of the calf muscle if you're drawing the toes towards your face. Your right leg can stay bent, or you can extend it long to the bottom of your mat. Right hip draws slightly towards your shoulders as the left hip reaches away, evening them out. Having equal weight both the left and right side. Stay active through the right leg. The right toes continue to point to the sky. They're not falling out to the side. Bring your straps into the left hand. The right hand finds its place on your right hip and starts to open the left leg over to the left. Coming at a bit of an angle, so not just over to the left side, but also in the direction of the left shoulder. You can play with the height of the toes on the left foot, maybe pointing them down towards the floor as the heel lifts up towards the sky, as long as that doesn't cause any pain in the knee. As your breath becomes short or sharp, you find a way to slow it and control the breath as it leaves your body, allowing it to leave softly and slowly rather than simply deflating. Slowly bring your left leg back through center. Pausing for a few breaths here. Maybe you're able to find a little more depth. I'm just taking note if you have a little more tension, a little more tightness on this side than the other. Sometimes if that's the case and you feel a little bit tighter on one side, you're always welcome to hold that position a little bit longer or come here after your practice for a few more moments, just to hopefully work towards finding a little more symmetry in the future. The straps now are going to come into the right hand. Find your depth in that hamstring stretch through the center first. From there, if the foot was at 12 o'clock, it's going to come over to about 1 o'clock, so a couple inches to the right. And then start to turn the toes over to about 2 o'clock. Just checking in, make sure that your pinky toe is in line with the rest of them. A lot of times through weakened ankles, the pinky toe points higher to the sky than the other toes. Use one end of your strap to draw it down in line with the others. As you find that internal rotation and press down through the outer left hip into the floor. You can even slide your left hand under the left hip and see if there's space there. If there is, can you try to press your left hip down into your fingers? Reminding it to stay in contact with the floor. Come back through center. Pausing in the center for a few more breaths. Once again, maybe you're able to go a little bit deeper each time. And gently bend the left leg. Release your strap. Extend the left leg long to meet the right at the bottom of your mat. With your legs extended long, your arms at your sides, let your palms face up. Slide your shoulder blades beneath you. Maybe taking little wiggles in each direction to find your center, find your neutral position before settling into stillness. When you find that Shavasana position, we're going to activate all the muscles of your body. So you'll make little fists with your feet, little fists with your hands, squeezing the hands and feet, squeezing the leg muscles into the bones, the arms as well, clenching the glutes, even taking tight grip in your teeth, clenching through the jaw, scrunching up your face as if you've eaten something sour. Keep activating all those muscles as you take a big breath in through the nose. As you exhale, let the breath slowly leave your body. Release all of the effort and all of the muscles. Big breath in, activate all the muscles, squeezing them in towards your bones. Exhale, let it go, soften into the ground. Big breath in, squeeze those muscles. Exhale, let it go. 2 more, just like that. Big breath in. All the muscles squeeze and activate. Exhale, let it go. Last one, biggest breath in. Activate the muscles. Hold the breath for a moment. And then slowly let it go. Allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. With each breath out, feel the body melting deeper and deeper into relaxation. Encouraging the muscles to find that softness, to release any last remaining effort, any flexing, any clenching. Replace them with softness with each breath you take. Without judgment, without attachment, just take note of your body here in this moment. The weight of it on the floor, the temperature of the space around you. Aware of the body breathing without making any effort to change it at all. Even the breath is effortless. This practice of stillness and of breath will continue to be yours for as long as you choose to allow it. Take your time and offer your body this moment to really absorb the benefits of its practice. To connect with any sensations you may be feeling or any lack of sensations. To connect with your breath as well. When you do feel ready to get up and go, do so slowly and mindfully. Taking with you a little bit of the relaxation, the sense of calm that you've cultivated here on your mat today, with you into the rest of your evening and week to follow. With such gratitude for you joining me as always. Namaste.